All right, good day, you guys, and welcome back to the channel. I'm Peter. For those of you that are new here, welcome. Go ahead and hit like, comment, and subscribe. Tap the notification bell so you can know when I upload into the channel. Also, it doesn't matter when you come across this message is timeless, so this message will be able to fit in any moment of your life. So whenever you click on this video, this message will be for you. All right, so your guides and your ancestors, right? They got me feeling like you all have felt like, well, many of you have felt like you haven't been able to be your complete and authentic self. And that like every time you try to like be yourself, it like don't work out the way that you feel that it should work out, or you might get in trouble because you're too expressive or too opinionated, you know, or people might shun you because they're in disagreement with whatever it is that you may be doing or saying. And your guides and your ancestors are telling me to tell you, do not allow that to hold you back. All right. On your journey, you are going to come across a lot of people, circumstances, situations, all of that does not align necessarily with who you are and not who you are pretending to be. We were talking about who you are as an individual, what your soul believes and feels about you. All right. And so your guides and your ancestors are wanting you to tap more into who you are organically, without all of the influence, without all of the things that that kind of keep you, that kind of holds you hostage, so to speak. Because I feel like you being held hostage, and the real you is being held hostage. Like the real you is in a false imprisonment, and you are the kidnapper. Like you are the one that has yourself in this false imprisonment. All right. And your guides and your ancestors saying that it's time to release who you are. Okay. It's time to release who you are. It's time to accept who you are. It's time for you to operate in your true self. And that right there will end a lot of the discontentment that you feel. Some of y'all don't even want to say like what y'all need to say, and your guides and your ancestors saying like, say it, you know, say it. Maybe that person needs to hear that, you know. It doesn't have to come from a place of, you know, anger or frustration. They want you to release it and say it. And when you say it, don't think twice about it. Like don't ponder on it. Don't keep going back and forth with how it was delivered. Just say it. All right. And you're going to feel better when it's out. You're going to feel better when it's out. So it doesn't matter like if it's a loved one, you know, say it. And they're either going to respect it or get angry at you. And their response to whatever it is that you need to say, it has nothing to do with you and everything to do with where they are in their journey. Okay. But you are now in a space to where it's important for you to be who you are. It's important for you to align with who you are. And once you align with who you are, then and only then you'll be able to see like what it is that you truly desires, you know. And so if you don't know what it is that you desire yet, maybe you have been the other personality for too long. Okay, so now it's time for you to really explore and investigate yourself. Same way like you investigate other people and make all these assumptions about other people, the same way you need to do it for yourself. And your guides and your ancestors are saying there's no way you can make a judgment or an indication or an assumption about somebody else if you don't even know who you are. So you can't talk about how bad or how good someone else is being or being themselves, and being themselves when you are not even who you're supposed to be. You're actually pretending to be the person that you want everybody to like, and not being who you are. So your guys and your ancestors saying, be yourself. Once you align with who you truly are, you're going to definitely step into your purpose. It might not be the easiest route. It might not be the most popular route. It might not be the most, it might not be the right route that everybody in society attached to. It might not be the way that everybody goes about doing it. It might be organic to you, but it doesn't matter, because there are going to be things and people and situations that will align with who you are. Those that can't align with who you are, what your true self is, doesn't need to be there anyway. So you can't be honest with the people that you are aligned with, then they don't need to be there. And you need to mingle and integrate with people that support who you are, support your ideas, support you. Okay, not the person that you portrayed yourself to be. And in that alignment, you'll find your true purpose. In that alignment, you'll find out what it is that you need to do. But there's going to be some people that's going to come in, and you're going to feel like really comfortable with these people. Like, these people are going to help you to shift these people are going to come in and help you shift your ideas and shift your perspective. And it's going to kind of begin to all make sense. It's going to be kind of like you got the winning ticket, or like momentum is going to pick up. But these people are going to come in. And when these people come in, or these individuals, I don't know if it's just like a group of people, or some people that you're going to be working business with, or even maybe in your relationship. Like, there's going to be some kind of alignment, some kind of soul connection that's going to take place. And you're going to start noticing your life just unfold in a way that you didn't expect it to unfold. Now, this could be present or future. Like, this could be in like the next couple months, or this could be like, and some of y'all are faced with a decision right now that y'all need to make. But y'all need to make this decision based off what you want. Not based on how it's going to benefit this person, and how it's going to benefit that person, and what it's going to do, and how it's going to make me look. You need to make the decision based off of what you truly want and what you truly need right now to make things shake. So that's what your guides and your ancestors are saying. Sometimes you might have to go into uncomfortable situations and uncomfortable careers and things like that, uncomfortable positions that's uncomfortable to you, that's going to force you to grow in order for you to reach where you are trying to reach. Everybody gets this idea that when you get on this spiritual journey that like everything outside of spirituality just don't exist anymore. It still exists. And you need to be able to operate in those spaces, as well as operate in alignment with your purpose. And once you accept your true self, you'll begin to know how you're supposed to do that. But you're not going to know that until you know yourself. So part of anything that it is that you desire out of life, whether you want to manifest something, whether you want a relationship, whether you want a career, whether you want this, whether you want that, it all starts with self. Self has to love it, self has to believe it, and self has to desire it. Because if self don't love it, believe it, or desire it, self cannot attract it. If self does not vibrate on the frequency in which it desires, it won't happen. So if you want to manifest something and you can't vibrate on a certain frequency in order to attain that thing, to align with that thing, it won't happen. That's how things work. That's how vibes work. That's how vibration works. You can't vibe around things that doesn't align with you. It makes you uncomfortable. It makes you feel restricted. It makes you feel suffocated. It holds you hostage. So you have to stop holding yourself hostage. And you have to align yourself with self in order to get what self wants. Because this whole thing is a manifestation of what we can align with right now. This whole thing. We always talk about our higher selves, like aligning with our higher selves. Well, part of aligning with your higher self is knowing this self, right? And so once this self understands this self, then you'll be able to identify certain markers that you put in place in order for you to remember how to get to where you need to go. Because again, this contract was designed by you and your team. And y'all agreed to this before you got here. And so now that you're here, you're having all these different things and you're going through all these different things. You're like, oh, why am I on pause? Why am I held up? Why is this? Why is that? Well, you put these markers in place to make sure that you get to where you need to go. Because there's like, you're going to need a little bit more time right here in order for you to get to where you need to go. And some of y'all are just like, boom, 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 right? Because you put those markers in place. But in order to have everything that you desire, you're going to have to do some real self-exploration. Is this what you really want? Or is this what you was designed to want? Is this what you really like? Or is this because this person likes this, so I do this in order to please this person? That's how you got it. So this energy is going to support all of that. Right now, this summer energy is going to support all of that. You notice a lot of things just kickstart in the summer. A lot of things kickstart in the summer. And it's like, dang, like how's all these things moving forward? Well, it moves forward because for some reason in this summer energy right now, all of these planets are aligned in their element. So because they're aligned in their element, the energy supports a lot of different transformations to begin to get rolling. It supports a lot of ideas and creativity to get rolling. Okay? A lot of times if you're feeling depressed or sad, your guides and your ancestors are saying it's because of self. Self is lacking something. And so you have to really dig deep enough to find what self is lacking. And then self gonna have everything you want, because you're gonna have the life that you desire. If you already seen the life, if you can think of the life, if you can envision the life, you can have the life. It already exists somewhere. You just got to get to it. I was looking at that Doctor Strange movie, and it was like Doctor Strange was trying to get to his other self so that his other self can help him in this current reality. Make them think it's fantasy so they don't believe it real. Y'all always remember that. And so he's trying to get to his other selves so that he can help himself. But then he ended up running to one of his lower selves. And then he figured out how to manipulate one of his lower selves in order to help him in his current self to reach his higher self. And then when he reached his higher self, he was able to change the world. He was able to change that reality for himself. So that's what you got to do. That's what your guys and ancestors are saying that you got to do. Sometimes you got to engage your lower selves, the selves that you are ashamed of, the truths that you don't want revealed, in order to find out the deeper meaning of your current self, in order to assist your current self into reaching your higher self. So that's pretty much it, you guys. I hope you guys enjoyed this message. Your ancestors are truly, truly, truly wanting you to find self. That's where your wealth is. That's where your abundance is. That's where your happiness is. That's where everything that you desire is. And in order to do that, you really have to know what self wants. And you might have to engage your lower selves, your shadow selves, in order for you to attain what it is that you want and be able to reach that higher version of yourself. And bring all of these things forth into this realm of reality. So that's pretty much it. I hope you guys enjoyed this message. Now I'll let you.